going on? This is Behind the Process with Ken, Talib, Clint. We're here with Ken of Turkfiiiiit Deli, and this is Behind the Process of being the gym owner.
Garage on the track.
So, like, how did you get here? Like, what was your, the motivation to get to this spot right here? What's the story?
Well, shoot, man, this right here took a couple years to get to, man.
Yeah.
For real. I started off training in gyms, commercial gyms.
Oh yeah.
Then from there, I started like freelancing on my own.
Mm-hmm.
I started like training people like at their houses.
Okay.
Training people in other gyms.
Mm-hmm.
Just trying to get it any way I could. Whoever wanted to be trained, whatever time, I'll meet you. I'll meet you there.
So, I mean, throughout this process, like before you became like a trainer, you was working out, because I know you was like an athlete prior to then, like what was your aha moment to like, yo, I gotta do this,
right?
This is meant for me, like this is my purpose. Like what gave you that push to like make you like, yo, I gotta open the gym, get these people in Borough fit? Like
the story goes back from all the way just from middle school. My dad would just show me how to work, how to exercise. But without no equipment or nothing.
Calisthenics,
dips, push-ups, squats. Like he showed me that with the rip, sit-ups, but the push-ups what I really took heed to. So I was just doing that from like 6th grade up until once I started exercising and showing people what I do, then it kind of became like, okay, let's try him out, or let's see see what's going on over there. I know he always got something going on. Let me see what's going on.
So you got the community, back behind you.
Right.
You.
Exactly, because I never did nobody wrong. You know what I'm saying? So, end of the day, when you bring up my name, it's only gonna be positivity attached to it.
That's what I like to hear.
Sure.
Oh, my fault. Let's get money real quick.
That's how you should, as you should, man.
Get money.
I see you up there.
All right, man. So I see you got a nice facility here.
Sir, appreciate it. Right.
What is the initial deposit you think to get the equipment for your first gym?
Close to 3,500. Not even, man. 3,500 with just some pieces. Some pieces.
Like what? Give me like an example.
So we bought for one, this heavy piece of machinery right here. This is one piece that we bought early. So this comes with weight holders, bars everywhere, dips bar on there. So it was a good investment, but you're looking at a couple thousand. Then we got another big piece of machine, which I don't see right now. Well, actually we got rid of that. So we bought a machine. It didn't really work out for us. You know what I mean? But that's something that we initially started off. We had to figure out that it didn't work out for us.
Okay.
For the floor of our gym. You have to have your builder up to code. So it costs money to get you built up to code because you gotta have certain. First of all, you gotta order whatever you have to order. Let's say we had to do the fire emergency lights.
Okay.
So I had to go purchase that. Then I had to get it installed. Then I had to have somebody come out and check it and make sure it works. Right. So now you're paying all this. You didn't make no money yet off your business. But this is all stuff that you have to do leading up. So you're built for customers to even come in.
All right. So somebody that's looking to get a gym, what do you think is a good amount they should have saved up or?
Man, I would say 10 to 20,000, man.
20 bands?
10 to 20,000.
10 to 20 bands, that's what he's saying. Are you looking for, should the person be looking for big stuff like this over here, or should he be looking for like free weights and stuff like this over here?
My opinion for my style of training is free weights.
Okay.
But if you're a trainer that is just getting started and maybe your inventory of exercises aren't all the way up, then I would say get machines, get more things that you can put an older person on.
Okay.
Somebody who coming maybe just starting off, I would tell them maybe buy some machines for each part of the body to work, and that's a way that you can lock down how much you're gonna spend when it comes to every body part.
So you like me, you just trying to get money.
Exactly. So now you don't need no weights for this.
No, I don't need that.
You don't need no weights for that.
See, I hold it too,
right? I see that. You know what I mean? But you're making me jealous. See, now you making me jealous. Now you're making me jealous, huh? Now you're making me jealous, man.
Because it's his gym, I ain't trying to get kicked out right now. He's gonna let it have that, you know what I mean? You got a new client, fresh new client, that worked out. It's the beginning of January, they want to get started. Mm-hmm. Clinton walks into the gym, workout off the top of, he want to start right now.
Right.
He pumped. He want to start right now.
Right now?
You can work out.
Like, give me a quick 5 minutes. Like, what can I get from Turkfiiiit?
For 5 minutes?
Workout.
First
Not
off,
too much.
I'm gonna look at your shoes. Nah, but I'm like, take the shoes off right away. All right, we can't do that.
So wait,
Nah, but right away, I wouldn't even. I would ask you a few questions first. You got any issues going on that I don't know?
My knees crack.
You crack a little bit?
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, little crack, little pop.
Yeah.
All right, but no health issues, anything I need to worry about.
No ass.
So maybe spread your feet shoulder width apart. All right, so I'll have you look up in the air, right? And I'll have you pretend you're sitting in a chair. Okay, so that's your squats first.
Okay.
All right, so you're gonna do 10 of those squats. After you do 10 of those squats, then I want you to do 15 jumping jacks.
15, okay.
Yep. After you do 15 jumping jacks, then I want you to touch your toes, come back to your waist. All right, after that, I want you to give me arm circles, 10 forward, 10 back. Okay? After that, I want you to bring your knees up, and I want you to hold 1, 2 before you put it down. Other side, 1, 2 before you put it down. You know what I mean?
All right.
Give me something everybody doing it in dips.
Doing dips.
Are you doing dips?
You hear it. So what am I doing wrong, or what if this person can't do it?
Okay, so the version you're doing right now, you're doing a version with your legs long. So
Right.
that's and you're lower to the ground. So that's a hard version, right? So I would have somebody on a higher level, and I would have them, if they couldn't do it right away the way you had it, I would have them do it bend their legs on a higher surface, just so they can keep more stability.
Got you. So I mean, all right, with this, so I know you're dealing with all ranges of people.
Right.
Has anybody got hurt?
No, not under my watch. Now, what do you call hurt? Like, leave you in pain? Because I didn't hurt a lot of people, but never no injury.
It's the good pain. It's the good
Yeah,
pain.
good pain, good
Yeah,
pain.
that's
Never
good
no
feeling.
injury. Nah, never no injury.
What type of insurance you gotta have for this?
You need to have some type of liability.
Okay.
Mine's up to $1 million insurance. But you have to have some type of insurance, even if you don't have a building.
Okay.
If you're training people, you have to, like, even before I had a building, I had insurance.
Okay.
So I was training people outside.
What's the culture like here? Because like from what I understand, it's like once you become a part of Turkfiiiit, it's like a family.
Like a family, man. People still, like, I won't change my number for that same thing, man. People still hit me up from 7 years ago, you know, they still training. But like the culture here is like, people that come, even people now to this day come and say, yo, this is a community gym. You don't gotta worry about people judging you. You don't gotta worry about getting robbed when you leave. I don't even worry about that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And we could be in a place where it's that, but literally, like, this place is like almost like a sacred place for people. So people leave it alone no matter what.
All right, so what would you say is the hardest part of the business?
Hardest part of the business, I would say the hardest part is, well, the hardest part for me, I think is like the marketing and promoting. The promoting part, I think that's a part that I might struggle with a little bit. Just, you know.
Gotcha.
So basically, like all my business kind of come from word of mouth, which is
Right. I mean, that's dope too, though.
right. It's dope, but it's like it's a little
Yeah.
part that I'm trying to work on and trying to like tie them loose ends down. You know.
Got you. So what would you say are the keys to staying afloat as a gym owner?
Man, you gotta advertise, man, and customer retention.
Yeah.
Your clients, you gotta keep the clients that you have that
Keep you coming.
yeah, that have faith in you. You know, you gotta keep feeding them, and you gotta keep them coming. You know, so whatever they like about you or about your training, you gotta keep it coming. Whatever their goal is, whatever they're trying to get to, you gotta get them to there, and then give them another one, give them another goal, so that when they get to that goal, they don't just be done. Like, you know, it's another goal, you know. So it's always another level to get to. I have that relationship with people where it don't matter how long I haven't talked to them, I can still hit them up and be like, yo, what's going on? Like, everything good with you? And then before I can say nothing, usually they're like, all right, yo, you're right. I was just thinking about you. Like, I was just
Yo,
about
it
to
low
hit
key be
you up.
happening like
Yeah.
that, because it happened. Look, I can attest to that. It happened with me. But
Right.
that's more so that speaks back to the family environment that I
Right.
was talking about earlier, because it's more so it's not just you training them.
Yep.
It's like you care about their well-being, and that I appreciate that myself.
Yeah, no problem.
Me being a former current, current.
And it's dope because people ask about you,
Yeah.
or ask about this person. Yo, where's so-and-so at?
Yeah.
I ain't seen nobody. They was doing good. How they doing? You know, and sometimes it'll remind me, like, you know what, I ain't see so-and-so in a minute neither,
Yeah.
you know? And then it'll just get back on track, and then, like, you know, it just like says community gym, man. I mean, people have blessed me areas I can't even say, man. People have donated equipment to me, like, you know what I mean? Like, just gave me extra, like, yo, Here you go, bro. I know this is how much it costs.
Yeah.
Here you go. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like with that kind of stuff happens to me, bro. It's like, how can I lead this? Or how can I go do something else when
That's the
you
inspiration.
know? Yeah, it's motivation. I tell people all the time, my clients is my motivation. Like they motivate me. They don't even know they motivate me. Like the fact that you could work out for a year, like every day, come in at 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. When you got kids, you got a husband, a wife.
5 a.m. That's dedication
5 a.m.
right there.
Yeah, man. So if you could do that, like, that's how I started coming at 5 a.m. Cause I'm like, if they could do it, like, well, first of all, somebody try to get out of work now. I'm like, all right, 5 a.m. Cause you gotta be to work at 7, like 5 a.m.
No excuses.
No excuses. So I'm telling you that, so I gotta embody that too. No excuses, right? All right, well, I see you there. So guess what? You gotta get up. I gotta get up. So people forget that part too. Like I gotta get up too. So that's kind of where I start building. I start building strength off of my client. They didn't even know that. I wasn't even a morning person really, but I knew what I had to do. So I did it, and now I feel weird not getting up.
Ooh-wee. I couldn't be there for 5 a.m., but I'll get in here though.
Before you leave, get money real quick.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Get money.
There you go. There you go. Now, usually he ain't warm up yet. He ain't warm up yet. I usually have a little warm up set before we start this.
We got it.
All right, 2. Let's get it. 1. Yep. 2.
You gotta slow that
3.
thing down.
Off the couch.
Slow it down.
4. Off the couch. Good. 5. 6. 7. 3 more. 3 more. 3 more. Yep. 8. Slow down. 9. 1 more. 10. Good.
That's how you do it, baby.
There you go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's the membership cost like? And like,
Um,
what do you
start-
get with it?
Well, the membership, we start off $25 a month, and you gotta pay a fee, like a startup fee, at first too. So you pay that fee, and then you can come and use the gym anytime you want. But the good thing about this gym membership compared to other gyms, it's always a trainer here, like ready and next to you, close to you, got a question. So you might go to another gym, like one of the big gyms, it might not be nobody on duty with them hours, but anytime you're in this gym, it's always gonna be a certified trainer right next to you, other side of the room, you know, that you can ask a question to.
So this is not a facility, this is like trainers only. This is like an open gym. Like you have a membership, you come
Right.
here and do your own thing.
Do your own thing, yep.
You ain't
That's
gotta
your
worry
own thing.
about like no member, like no trainer fee or nothing like that. You can just
No, exactly. At that point, once you pay your membership and you're doing your own thing, then no, you're doing your own thing. But most people train because it just makes more sense.
okay.
Most people just want direction, you know what I'm saying? So, but we have, have a few people that come and work out on their own. And then even those people, I still like, because they're doing that and I see what they're trying to stay dedicated,
Right.
I usually, I say, hop in my car today, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna take you through something on me.
So like, all right. So you say it's $25 membership. What would it cost to have like an actual trainer, or like do you have like trainers on site? Or like, how
Yeah,
does that
so
work?
we have a few trainers. We have about 4 trainers right now. And each session is $35 per session.
Okay.
But if you come, so basically I like it to get cheaper the more times you come.
Okay.
So,
yeah, that makes sense.
Yep, so the more times you come in a week, the less the fee is per session. I started
No
boot
name dropping.
fitness.
No
But,
name drop. This is my Turkfiiiit.
But there I realized that they were taking, they were taking the whole cut, basically. Like they were charging people like $40, $50 for 30 minutes, but I was getting like $6.
That's
so
crazy.
that's why now I decided as a gym owner, I give my trainers 70%.
That's nice.
And I'll take 30. And then if it's my client, like if you're a trainer and I give you my client, then you get 40, I get 60.
Okay.
Because it says it's my client.
It's business.
Right, it's my client, but you're taking control of them for a little while or whatever, for a day or whatever case may be. So then that's just how we do it. But yeah, we have the best percentages when it comes to trainers in here.
So when it comes to trainers, like, do you have like a vetting process that you go through? Like,
I usually like try to take them through a workout with me. So I want to see like, can you work out? I want to see like when you are getting worked up, how you look, how you're looking. Like, can you still talk? Can you still think when you're all tired and stuff like that? Because you might have to do that when you're working with personal training. And then, but your background has to be, up to par with everybody else that's here. So it doesn't have to be college, but you have to be certified in some area.
Yeah,
Some area of fitness, So we got trainer that started with us. He just got strength and conditioning. He just got nutrition. You know, so we try to make sure that everything is covered, every base is covered here. So it's not so, you know, so it comes more natural to me. I think I'm just a people person in general, and I'm just speaking of what people have told me in my experiences over the years.
Right.
I didn't know I was gonna be a gym owner, a trainer, a personal trainer, and all that. I didn't know all that, but it just kind of came with my personality and just what I embody just as a person.
That's what's up.
My character, I guess you could say.
Good vibes, taking a long
Yep,
way.
exactly. So a session with me is more fun. People have more fun in my sessions as well as get to work than rather they just go somewhere else and just get to work.
Right.
Or go somewhere else and just have fun.
So
You know what I mean? So it's kind of like a mixture of both here. We have fun and we get busy.
But like, do some of your clients come in like, you know, like, all right, so I'm gonna pay this much, and I want to look like this by next week. Like, is that tough? Like having like them expectations. And,
Yeah,
like, you have
I mean-
like, reel them in. Like, yo, you're not gonna get this
Right.
in X amount of days, but you know, I can. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
how
over
does
the
that
years,
work?
I learned to really be honest with people. Like, you know, like, and I was telling a story too. Like when I worked at my first gym or whatever, I was selling at first. I was selling training.
With selling like packages, like
Yeah, like selling
meals,
training
like,
with people.
plans,
Yeah,
stuff like that?
and it just wasn't me because when it came time for them to get the wallet out, if you didn't pass me the card right away, I didn't know what to say to you at that point. You know what I mean? Like it's like you need it. We clearly could see you need it, but for some reason you don't want to pay for it. I don't know why. You know.
Yeah,
So if it's money, if it's time, if it's health, whatever it is, let's figure it out because you came to me for a reason. It's no, you ain't come in. You want to just talk to me and you want to go home. Like what was the point of that? So the fact that you're in front of me, what is it? So it's just now I just know how to talk to people and just questions to answer. Questions to ask.
So whenever you talk to celebrities and stuff, they're like, yo, if you could do it all over, oh, there's nothing I would change. It don't mean me who I am.
Right.
That's all BS stuff.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
If you could do it all over the fast track, or you could skip something, like, yeah, everybody,
Right.
that's not necessary. If you could talk to somebody young that's starting out, like, yo, don't even worry about that. You worry about the wrong thing right now.
Right.
Focus on this over here. What would you tell somebody?
I would tell a youngin, get with other trainers. First off, like don't try to open your own gym. Like it's not that important to open your own gym. The name's not important. It's like, you know, the fame isn't important. Like get with somebody where though your situation, y'all got 10 to 20,000. You know, that you can use to open up a small storefront gym. Cause you need more than that for a bigger gym.
Okay.
You need 100,000. You know what I mean? So go get with other people that have the same ambition as you.
Same mindset.
Same mindset as you. You have to seek those people out. When you find those people, you still have to trust those people, but make sure those people are on the same level as you and y'all got the same goals in mind. It's certain trainers that like worked with me for a little bit, and I tried to like get them to like stay under the whole umbrella or whatever, but they decide they want to branch off and do their own thing. It's like you happy for them, but I try to coach them like, look, you could just stay under this and do your own thing. No, I'm not your boss or anything. You can be your own boss, but
take the ego out of it. Basically.
right, take your ego out. Yeah, so I would say that don't make your overhead large. So that's what I did in the beginning. I made my overhead large.
Keep your overhead low.
Yeah, keep your overhead low. I made my overhead large, and then now you gotta make up for that each month, because each month you have to pay electricity, gas, water, and your rent, and toilet paper, water, laundry list of clean. It's a laundry list of everything else you gotta do. So you want to make sure that you keep everything low, especially when it comes to training, because it's up and down months. Right now is a high month because, you know, New Year. There's gonna die for a little bit. Then summer's coming back up. It's gonna pick up a little bit. Then when it gets to October, September, it's gonna start going down a little bit because now the holidays coming. November's coming. Christmas coming. People not spending that much money. In the summertime, people are away. August, people are away. So this is what you learn when you're in the business. I've been doing it so long that I know when it's going on. I know to be prepared for that now. So I would say keep your overhead low and partner up with people. Partner up. You don't have to have your own gym. You're not gonna get any awards for that.
Big one right there.
Yep.
So you would say budgeting is a big part of it too.
Yeah,
Like,
budgeting,
manage
man.
your money.
Yeah, budgeting. When they say put your money back into the business, that's what you should do. Like you should put your money back into the business. Whatever you make, you should make sure you put it into a bank account. And you should get LLC'd right away. That's one thing you should do. Make sure you get LLC'd and maybe even copyright, trademark your business name too. So that's something you should do too, so that no one can steal what you're building. but definitely LLC, so that when you do your insurance, if something was to happen, they can only touch the assets from your LLC. And also you can build business credit with your LLC, and then you can start. You can buy a car. You can leverage that in other ways too.
Talking right now. Talking right now.
Yep, and believe me, I'm learning. I'm learning too. So this is all learning. I'm here to help.
Appreciate you,
I'm here to help. You know?
Business,
Sir,
dropping gems for the people.
sir, my guys.
Is there anything that you want to tell them you got coming up? Tell them where they can find you at, the location of the gym.
To find out more information, you can check out our website, www.turkfiiiitfunctionalfitness.com. Also, you can catch me on IG, TurkfiiiitFF, on Facebook, TurkfiiiiitDudley. Basically, you type in Turkfiiiiit on anything, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, you'll find me. You can type it in Google, you'll find me. You'll find me, all right?
All right, y'all. Thank you for tuning in. This is Behind the Scenes.
Behind the process. And we wrapping it up.